Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. I am Joe Marks and this is my wife,
Krystle Marks.
And we are your guides to everything Madison, Wisconsin. We've both lived here for a really long time. I've been in Madison for 17 years and Krystle?
I was born here, but we're not going to calculate how long that's been, are we?
No, you don't want to tell them? Alright, I was hoping sorry. Anyway, so today we're going to give you our pros and cons of living in Madison, Wisconsin. So here we go. Our first con is...
the weather.
The weather.
Yes. We have cold winters.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie to you guys.
So how cold? Well, our average low in January is 10 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely get colder than that. We have some stints of below zero.
But I always say cold is cold. So it's like once it reaches a certain point, you're like, whatever.
Yeah, once it hits that average low of 10 in January, everything kind of feels the same.
Right, it's true. Yeah.
And then one of the other things that we have is a lot of snow because it gets cold.
We do have a lot of snow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We get about 42.5-ish inches of snow a year.
Yes, we do.
So that's quite a bit. However, our snow removal team does a pretty good job. So.
Oh yeah, they are on it.
Yeah. We don't shut down like we hear like
those kids are going to school.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless we need to shovel them out.
We hear like Atlanta, like if they get an inch, like the whole city shuts down. It takes like 12 to 24 inches for that to happen up here. So.
Which is, some states get that the whole year.
Yeah.
We get 12, 20, whatever, we can plow right through it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so our con number 2, taxes. So we have high property taxes in Madison. So the whole state actually does. We're ranked 5th in the country in terms of the highest taxes. Mm-hmm. So how much for property taxes? I guess our median sales price here is around $300 to $325, somewhere in there, depending upon when and how you're calculating the numbers. But that ends up being about $6,000 a year for taxes.
Yeah, that's a chunk of change
on a house that's valued around there. Okay. So
yeah. But
because of that, we're going to get to a pro of why that actually helps you later.
Yes, absolutely. Con number 3, housing costs.
Yes. Rent specifically, just to give you an idea, 1 bedroom downtown is about $1,100 a month, which I know some of the big cities comparatively, that might not be that much, but it's pretty high.
That's true.
Right. So, and as far as purchasing houses, our median sales price, as we mentioned earlier, is around, in Madison, more like downtown area, and just the city, it's $325,000 to get a kind of a standard 3-bed, 2-bath. So yeah, that's con number 3, which for some of you maybe not even be a con, depending on where you're coming from.
The Bay Area. But yeah.
Con number 4.
Con number 4.
This is one of your favorites.
It's a little hard to navigate.
So if you haven't seen a map of Madison, downtown is on an isthmus.
It is. So that brings its own challenges.
Yes. So I know some cities it's like a grid, you can navigate east-west, which I'm not even familiar with.
Numbered streets. But, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be refreshing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But since the city center is right in between 2 lakes, you have to navigate around the lakes obviously to get there, and there's no like square grid. So it takes you a little bit of time to get used to navigating around Madison.
It's more like this. But you get used to it.
So that would be, I would say, con number 4.
Con number 5, Madison can be politically charged.
Yes. Being the capital of Wisconsin, we have a lot of politically charged things that can happen, protests, that type of thing.
So depending on where you sit, maybe that's not a problem.
Right.
Maybe that's not a con for you.
Maybe that's a pro. Maybe you want to get involved in that. But one of the reasons we put it on the con list is because it's one of those things that if you're sitting down for a family dinner, you probably don't want to bring up politics, so I guess it could go either way, but that's why it landed on our con list.
You may not get the luxury.
Right. Yeah. That's it for our cons.
Yeah. We don't need to say any more than that.
Yeah.
Here's what we've all been waiting for.
The pros. Pro number 1, outdoors and views of Madison. Madison is a beautiful city. So one of the reasons for that is downtown is, with the Capitol building, is gorgeous. The Monona Terrace, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, a historic architect. It's just a beautiful city.
It is. It's gorgeous.
And the other thing that brings it amazing beauty is the lakes. As we mentioned earlier, Madison's located on an isthmus, so it is beautiful. Lake Monona, Lake Mendota, the two main lakes. That's just lots of things to do on the water. You can do boating, swimming, fishing, sailing, ice skating in the winter if you want to bundle up, ice fishing in the winter if you want to bundle up, and winter boats. There's opportunities to rent paddle boats.
It's so fun. What is it called? Paddleboarding? I love paddleboarding on the lake. So along with that is our biking. And we have a wonderful biking community. It's very biker friendly in Madison.
Yes.
We have amazing trails throughout. It's easy to commute because of that via bike if that's your thing. And then future, there's going to be more natural trails coming soon and off-roading. Is that right?
Yeah. They actually, an article just came out that they're going to do a off-road mountain biking trail system. So
that's a
awesome.
legit way to get around Madison,
yes.
just by biking, which is so great.
And you'll find people biking in the 10-degree weather.
In 10 degree, or yes, totally, with the huge fat tires.
Right.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. With that, there's a lot of recreational events, biking and marathons, Madison Ironman. There is half marathons.
Yes.
There's the shorter triathlons, so just a lot of opportunity.
Because of the trails, it's very runner friendly as well.
Yes. Yep, lots of trails to run on. So another one is
summer festivals.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. I mean, we take advantage of our summers around here. So we have Bratfest, which is the world's largest, which I love. I grew up going to it, and it's just evolved into this major fun festival with music and, of course, food. We also have Taste of Madison, where we have good food in Madison.
Yes.
Like, seriously good food.
We'll get to that.
I know. Okay, but I'm excited about my food. Okay, so Taste of Madison, you can try all sorts of different types of food from different vendors, and it's downtown Madison, located on the Capitol Square, and it is super fun.
Yep. And the last one for the outdoors and views is all of our amazing parks.
You know, growing up here, I didn't realize that it's very special.
Yeah.
And now that we have kids too, it's just been it's so nice.
Yes.
Because you can count on having a park.
Right. I think we're one of the, in terms of per capita, most parks in the country. So we got tons of state parks that are close by too. Devil's Lake is a huge popular one that's only 30 minutes away. The UW Arboretum, which is right off of campus, 1,260 acres of just preserve, and that they do research and awesome trails to go hiking and running on with the family too. Yeah.
Our pro number 2, which is one of my favorites, and I think a love language of all of us, is food and drink.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We are blessed with amazing food in Madison.
For sure.
Yeah.
Obviously we're up in the Midwest, so there's lots of farming, but I don't think it started here, but we adopted it very soon, was the farm to table movement.
Oh man.
Lots of fresh, local food that we get to enjoy.
Yes, absolutely.
And some of the highlights of that Madison is Gray's Downtown in Les Trois, which Chef Tori Miller, he was recognized by Gourmet Magazine there as one of America's top 50 restaurants. Les Trois was. So we have some recognition here in Madison.
Yeah. Representing.
So he kind of sets the standard for everybody else to try to keep up, I guess you could say.
Careful. There's a lot of wonderful chefs in Madison. Some of our favorites, for sure, of course, you guys, cheese curds. We need some good cheese curds because we are in Wisconsin, and if you have not had fried cheese curds or like them, you have to experience. We love Old Fashioned for that.
Yes.
Cooper's Tavern also is wonderful. Cheese curds.
Yep.
And other food.
It's kind of one of those things, who's got the best cheese curds in town. So, I mean, just a kind of a list of some of the highlights that a lot of people like in Madison. I mean, Cooper's, as she mentioned, Merchant, Brasserie V, Pig in a Fur Coat.
Pig in a Fur Coat is one of my faves.
Yes.
That's really a fun, like, family style, foodie place.
Yeah, sit down and share the different plates there.
Also Heritage Tavern.
Yes.
Oh, super good food.
So we have some killer steak restaurants, Tornado Rooms, kind of like an old school
supper club. Yeah. Super moody in there.
Yeah. Naples 15, amazing. Lombardino's, amazing Italian.
Amazing Italian, yeah.
Yes. So
and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Other than food, we also like our drink. We are home to the Great Taste of the Midwest, which is an annual beer festival.
Yes, super fun.
Yes. If you ever look at any graph on like beer consumption in the U.S.
Oh God. Man, what do we do in the winter?
Yeah, right.
That's part of what
So as a result, we have really good beer.
Yes, we do.
There's always new breweries popping up around town. Some of the long-standing breweries to try, Great Dane.
Yeah, that's good food.
And they have multiple locations. Ale Asylum,
Yes.
Capital Brewery, Wisconsin Brewery, Vintage, Carbon 4,
New Glarus,
New Glarus.
which is female-owned.
Oh,
Did you know
I
that?
didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you can find their infamous spotted cow about everywhere.
Yes, delicious.
Really good. That is our pro number 2. Amazing food and drink. Pro number 3. We are very family friendly here in Madison, Wisconsin.
We sure are.
Yes. One of our kids' favorites is?
Yes. I think that we go to frequent quite often because it's special. I mean,
Yes.
it's special to Madison, we'll tell you why, but the Henry Vilas Zoo.
Yes.
Why is it special, Joe?
It's free.
Is
For
it?
one.
You guys, it's a free zoo.
Yes.
Yes. I grew up here, so I just thought that zoos were supposed to be free.
Now we go to Milwaukee.
And then we went to Milwaukee and we're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Henry Vilas family donated the zoo.
Yes. They said as long as you keep it free, we'll donate you the land.
It's amazing.
There's lions, tigers, polar bears.
Polar bears.
Yeah.
Adorable otters.
Giraffes.
Giraffes, yes. It's fun. It's very fun.
So one of the other things that you can do in Madison with the kids is go to the Madison Museum.
The Children's Museum.
Yes, the
Yes.
Children's Museum.
It is pretty fantastic.
It is,
Yeah.
yes. So they have exhibits of all kinds. There are arts, sciences, history, culture, lots of hands-on things for them to learn.
Yes. And they're having a rainy day or if it's cold outside, it's a great place to go and learn indoors.
Yes, yes. So it's a popular place in the winter.
Very fun. Yes.
Yes. Another great thing for the kids is OLBRICH Botanical Gardens on the east side.
OLBRICH, yes. It is wonderful. Both, I mean, all seasons, really
Yep.
fantastic. If you are if the winters kind of get you down a little bit, it's a great place to go because you can actually, it's very rainforest feeling and beautiful, and there's so many activities throughout the summer.
Right.
And it's gorgeous to walk the grounds.
Yeah, they got plants indoor and outdoor from all over the world. So it's a great place for the kids to learn about different types of plants.
Like we had mentioned before, Madison does a good job at focusing on the arts.
Yep.
So that's wonderful, and so it's a great opportunity to get your kids involved. There's Kids in the Rotunda, which is very fun each Saturday, right?
Yep.
Saturday morning, so a great thing to do on the weekends. The Madison Museum of Contemporary Art. They have wonderful kid art classes, and in the summer they actually have a vehicle that goes around and stops by different parks and offers free art activities.
Activities for the kids to do.
Yeah, our kids love that.
Yes. And another super fun event to do that's unique to Madison is the Madison Mallards baseball, and they really make it family focused.
It is so fun.
Yes. So they got things going on in between each inning for the kids to do. Our kids got to go out and run around the bases.
Dressed as a strawberry or something.
Yeah,
anyway, super, super fun. There's a little like mini parks within it and sand to play in. So if they get a little squirrely during the game, you guys can kind of venture out and do a few things within the park.
Right.
It's really wonderful.
Needless to say, Madison's super family friendly.
That's why we like it.
That's why we like it. So that was number 3.
Pro number 4, schools.
Schools. So it's a pro to the con of our real estate taxes
is.
being high.
There's a reason.
So part of why they're high is because we have amazing schools that they invest in. We do have a statewide rating system that the Department of Public Instruction does. They're all rated very well. So I know some people come from other states into Madison and they're just like amazed at how different it is. So some of the higher rated school districts in the greater Madison area by the DPI are part of the suburb. So some of them being Middleton, Wanakee, McFarland, Shorewood. So there's quite a list. And some of the districts have charter options, which actually our kids are in the Verona School District and they both go to a charter school that we absolutely love.
Yes.
So there's some alternative. Ours is a little bit more of a STEM school. So there is alternatives to just standard direct instruction.
A lot of bilingual programs, which are really wonderful as well.
Yep. So last pro, but for sure not the least. If you lived and driven through Madison at all, we are a college town.
Through and through.
We've actually been rated #1 college sports town by Sports Illustrated in the past.
Dang.
Did you know that?
I didn't,
Yeah.
but I believe that.
The campus in and of itself is beautiful. We have some of the top education programs in the country at UW.
Yes, we do.
Camp Randall game day
So fun.
is amazing.
Yes, yeah, that's an experience in and of itself.
Yeah.
Of course, we have the iconic State Street.
Yes, which is always flooded with college students throughout the year.
Yeah, that's a super fun experience too.
Yep. So Memorial Union is another huge landmark of the UW.
Yes.
They have an awesome outdoor seating area.
And
They have-
ice cream.
Yes.
Their ice cream's
Babcock.
delicious. Yes.
Definitely not low fat.
No, no. But they have a beautiful patio where you can look over the lake. You can get a beer if you want to, get some food. It's wonderful.
So yeah, College Town. College Town, USA.
Mm.
Madison, Wisconsin, UW. Yeah. Well, that is our pros and cons list of living in Madison, Wisconsin. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
And
We enjoyed it. Yeah.
we had fun.
If you guys could subscribe so we can keep you updated on all things living in Madison, that would
Yes,
be...
we'll be updating videos regularly. And if you have any questions or want to talk anything more about moving to Madison or living in Madison, please reach out to me, Joe Marks, and I will be happy to talk with you.
Absolutely.
So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.